cozy. Hello Magpie! In this video we're gonna check out the CASIO DH100, the digital whore with MIDI out. Doesn't have MIDI in, but it's got MIDI out. It's a saxophone, it's a plastophone from 1988. So it's a vintage saxophone, but it's like a synthesizer rather than anything else. And I think MIDI emphasizes that a tiny bit. It's glorious, in my opinion, but that opinion is based very much in not knowing how to play a saxophone. But you don't play it like a saxophone. You play it like a recorder, like a tiny flute. But I don't know how to play that either. But what I do know how to play is this specific one. It's fantastic to use this Portamento here. If you hold this one, it becomes like a slide function on a synth. You got like octave back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 voices. They're called tones. You got saxophone, which we are in now. We can actually output it. I've already used this in a video. Spoil it for myself, but it's one of those that you're gonna see show up in a bunch of videos because it's so fun to randomly not know what you're doing solo with it on whatever project. As far as controlling stuff with MIDI with it, and then with Portamento. You can, of course, transpose. So you can do some basic stuff. I don't know how the scale works, what the scale is. I just know that it's fun to play. Power input works gloriously on batteries. It's, of course, got the breath thing, so then can't do anything unless you blow. And that sort of becomes like almost like a filter control on a synth. Right? That's like opening and closing a filter. Okay, sax. That's trumpet. That sounds kind of bad. Synth reed. Oboe. Let's actually skip the reed. Clarinet. And flute. Not very nice in the attack sound. But saxophone, I get like theremin vibes from it. Like it's very theremin-y in its tone, very, I guess, almost sine wavy. So as far as the MIDI out goes, I have experimented a tiny bit, especially in Daw. We can move over to the computer. I tried just hooking it up to random hardware that I own to see if there's like, what can I put up with CC? Like, what does it express CC? It seems to be the Portamento button mainly that can function as any type of like function button, so you can like turn on and off stuff with that. Otherwise this more like play, of course. What I was really interested in is if the breath control could do velocity over MIDI. It seems as though it's possible. I haven't done any research except trying myself, which is too bad, but it seems as though, and I can show you. Should I show you now? Right? Yeah, I'm gonna show you now right away. Okay, let's go over. Okay, I have a project started. It's the project that I made with the CASIO 201. actually. You can watch that video if you want. Link. This one, we're gonna use one of these USB to MIDI. Because sadly for my audio interface, I've had it for about 10 years now, but like within the first week or something, I cut the dongle up, so I only have one MIDI out instead of like 2 MIDI in and 2 MIDI out. So I've never had MIDI in to my audio interface, but I have one of these. As you can see here, it blinks on the in, which is one indication, and if I put breath on, oh, you get like a tone even if you're blowing without holding anything. I guess you gotta transpose to where the scale fits for every given project. Anyways, that's an indicator that when I blow. But I'm gonna show you here in the DAW, in Cubase. Let me move you. This is a funky angle. Sorry for not screen recording. Here, I turn off breath control. You see that little indicator there for MIDI information coming in. But also if I blow, I'm gonna be able to, it's kind of hard. Let's turn on breath. You can see it bouncing up there, but I am able to keep it down low if I blow soft. So that means that, or at least that's a clue, that you're able to do expression type shit over MIDI. Sadly, I haven't been able to set that up in anything, but I think it's just gonna be basically based in whatever like VST synth or anything that you load up, if it takes that or if it just outputs a static thing. So I guess I'm just gonna continue experimenting. But sadly, it's not something that I'm extremely interested in either. Turn down volume. Okay, first try. That works, right? And you're able to, it like vibrates more if I blow harder, right? So I think that's debunked. It's very old technology though, but it's fascinating because that's something that I've seen products that people buy that are very expensive to do that sort of breath over MIDI. Here we have a thing from 1988 that is able to do it. I bet that modern things are doing it way smoother and better, and you're able to do way more expressive things. But it's just an interesting, almost like a little Easter egg within it, that it's actually seemingly something that works. I'm not sure how to put it up with CC though. I am sadly not that tech savvy, because if I'm able to play the sounds from it, the lovely, but the harder I blow, the more I open up a filter, or the more I fuck with the time on a delay or reverb opening up or stuff like that. So you can do like expressive VST plugins on top of the audio you are playing from it. Like that's where I would want to end up with it, because that could be really, really cool. Very emotional, I guess. You cry yourself to sleep from having played your Plastomophone. But I'm very much more interested in it audio-wise than I am to like play a VST synth with it. Really doesn't fit this particular project though, because that's so happy. I'm talking 100% from the perspective of not knowing at all how to play it, and I hope that doesn't offend anybody, because that's what I'm finding so interesting, how I'm just okay, oh nice, very cool, very cool. Which is basically how I play any instrument anyways. And I like that type of equipment that is like, oh, maybe I'm not sure what I want to do, I just want to find some random inspiration. Okay, I'm gonna grab this one and just do whatever. Yeah, it's very fun. Okay, from my perspective, I'm just feeling my way to wherever I want it to end up, rather than playing my way to wherever I want it to end up. And I go Portamento, and I do work a lot with jumping up the octave as well, which is really fun. They made fun stuff in the 80s. Oh, who would have known? I'm gonna play it in one last project. Nice. Maybe if we go Portamento. Cool with Portamento on that type of melody. Able to make a melody with it. Did not expect myself to do that at all. I don't think I could do it with breath too. Coordination not really on point. Damn it. Damn it! Yeah! I only added a delay, like otherwise it's completely dry. That's how it looks, you know? I guess is what I mean. Like I'm used to things having like a lot of subs and stuff like that. This one has tiny bit, but it's definitely minuscule, and it's very easy to mix out. So yeah, fun, very fun for me, who is, yeah, I'm me, I guess, and it was fun for me. So I hope you enjoyed this little video, just showcasing this one. Since it is going to pop up so much more, the DH100, I find it easier to make a dedicated video for it. So when anybody asks, oh, what was that? I can just link to this instead. Thank you for watching, and I will see you maybe live.